You probably have heard by now that we have a Pentecost offering coming up next week, and that the denomination always gives us flyers and different things we can put in the bulletin. And when you consider the number of churches in our denomination, it's probably not many that actually get featured as one of the featured churches as they're promoting some of the offerings. And 4th Street has been featured in some rather large ways this morning, especially in the flyer that you have in your bulletin today. Nancy Jennings is going to come for a Minute for Mission and tell us a little bit more about that.
So you might wonder, why am I waving this lovely flag in front of you? This is the flag that greets our campers at Peace Camp every morning. It hangs out beside the doors in the Donlin Center. That could have been bad. It hangs outside the doors of the Donlin Center to indicate the camp is open. And whenever we go on field trips, as you'll see in your little flyer, one of the campers bears it as they walk over to whatever activity that we're going. Peace Camp is something that my daughter has participated in for several years, since she was in kindergarten. And it is a wonderful program. Families are only asked to contribute a $25 registration fee, and that is the only financial compensation that's asked for. Children bring a bag lunch, and it's a wonderful melting pot of children, of Presbyterian children, of neighborhood children, of some of the children that we've met through work we've done at some of our local schools. It's a real mix of kids, and it's a lot of fun. And you might not, I don't know how many of you are paying attention to parental kinds of things if you're moved on to grandma stage, but if you read about stuff about bullying, the things and the techniques that they teach in Peace Camp really help armor our kids against some of those same issues that come up. So it's not called an anti-bullying camp, but the idea of teaching kids how to promote peace, what to do if they're faced with a negative situation, are really things that stand them in good stead. So what I've done for you is there's a little flyer like this on the outside when you first walk out in the narthex. If you know of children in your neighborhood, in your family that might benefit, pick one up and consider coming to Peace Camp. It would be worth it.
Thank you, Nancy. I encourage you to give generously to the Pentecost offering, and to know that 40% of what we give as a congregation will come back to us to be used perhaps for Peace Camp or other programs in our congregation. So I encourage you, if you're not going to be here next week, maybe give your Pentecost offering this week, or send it to the church office, or put it in the plate this morning as we receive all of our offerings.